Discussing about the vector form of Newton's law of gravitation, we have to keep two things in mind. One, the gravitational force is attractive. That means we have to introduce a negative sign. Attractive forces are always shown by a negative sign and repulsive forces are always shown by a positive sign. Number two, we have to see the direction of the unit vectors. The unit vectors in opposite directions. As these are unit vectors, they have got the equal magnitude, and if they are in opposite directions, we can say that one has got the negative value of the other unit vector. These are the two things which we have to keep in mind to derive the vector form of Newton's law of gravitation. If we say what is F12, we have got two masses m1 and m2 separated by a distance r. So F12 is the force on body 1 due to 2. Force on body 1 due to 2. That means when it is attractive force, the force of attraction is along R12. The body is pulled towards M2. That means the direction of the force is R12. Now F12 is, as it is attractive in nature, that means we have to introduce a negative sign. F12 is equal to minus G M1 M2 divided by R square. As the direction is R12, but we have introduced a negative sign, we have to take the direction of R21. So R21. Similarly, when we talk of F21, F21 is the force on the body 2 due to 1. That means when it is pulled back, the direction is of R21. Again, we have to introduce a negative sign. When we have to introduce a negative sign, in place of R21, we have to take R12. That means that is equal to minus GM1 M2 divided by R square R12. Now, R12 unit vector is equal to R21 with a negative sign. As these two are unit vectors, though same in magnitude but opposite in direction, we can say that R12 is minus R21. So we can substitute either of the two. Let us take R12. So here F21 is equal to minus G M1 M2 divided by R square. In place of R12, we will take minus R21. That means minus and minus gives us a plus, that is G M1 M2 divided by R square R21. Now from this equation, Gm1 M2 divided by R square into R21, that will be equal to minus F12. That means it is equal to minus F12. So F21 is equal to minus F12. That means the Newton's force of attraction between the two bodies is an action-reaction pair. That means if a body M1 exerts a force on M2, the M2 exerts the same amount of force on M1, but the direction is opposite. Force of gravitation obeys Newton's third law of motion. That means these two forces obey action-reaction principle. Thank you.